Hello dinners! Welcome back to our channel. You could eat pizza and burgers consistently, drink soda and beer, and still get in shape. However, is it a smart way to do it? If you are interested in exploring this idea more, click the like button and subscribe to Didn't Know, because today we will be showing you how you can keep yourself in shape with the health and benefits associated with eating just one meal a day, aka OMAD. I will reveal how many pounds I lost with this regimen, which was a huge surprise to me. Fun fact, did you know that the human body can survive without food for at least 3 to 4 weeks, but without water, it can only live for 3 to 4 days? While you are still wrapping your head around that fact, let me start by telling you about my weight loss journey following the OMAD regimen. At the point where I began examining the one meal a day diet, or OMAD, it was the effortlessness that attracted me to the arrangement. You eat one supper for each day, consisting of anything you desire, commonly at your ordinary dinner time. Exaggeratingly simple, correct? In any case, the OMAD is an extreme variation of intermittent fasting, or the smaller cousin of the warrior diet. The difference between OMAD as opposed to conventional fasting is that fasting has a common window for not eating for approximately 16 hours, while the OMAD, it's 23 hours, counting the time you spend resting. How many people recoil at the idea of missing a solitary dinner? Purposefully missing everything except one dinner consistently appears to be over the top and pointless. In any case, advocates of OMAD guarantee a huge number of advantages, including increased concentration and efficiency. Who hasn't hit that 2:30 p.m. mark tired and droopy at the workplace? OMAD is said to take out the drowsiness individuals feel while processing their lunch, on the grounds that there is no lunch. Weight loss. It's incredibly difficult to have a caloric overflow when you're eating one time every day. Regardless of whether your one supper isn't solid by ordinary norms, you're not taking in the same number of calories as you would if you were eating throughout the day. Diet freedom. Disregard logging calories or eating out of Tupperware. You let loose a great deal of mental vitality when you don't need to design 4 to 6 suppers for each day. During my time exploring different avenues regarding OMAD, I ate once every day on numerous occasions. However, never for any comprehensive time frame. My longest streak was 5 days. A few times I also lifted weights, played full court basketball, or did different kinds of difficult exercise in a fasted state. While the reason sounds somewhat ambiguous, similar to a dietary enhancement supplement being sold by a specialist on a late-night infomercial, how about we investigate the thinking and science on the two sides of the discussion before we thoroughly discredit it just like that? Here are my 3 most important takeaways from trying the OMAD diet. Number 1, because you can eat anything doesn't mean you should. Due to the get-go nature of my OMAD eating, I became involved in a little bit of innocent indulging. At the point I understood I had consumed just nachos, wings, and bourbon in 48 hours. This absolutely isn't the ideal fuel for a sound body. Truly, some portion of OMAD's intrigue is the fun of eating what you need. However, you ought to endeavor to make your one supper adjusted and micronutrient-rich for your general well-being. Number 2, it's presumably not incredible for serious strength training. I'm an eager lifter. While I didn't see any genuine loss of strength due to OMAD, I wasn't actually crashing through the iron either. In the event that you basically lift for general well-being and aren't worried about performance, restricting your suppers most likely won't transform anything for you. Be that as it may, genuine lifters like me who care about quality and performance after some time might need to receive a less outrageous rendition of OMAD similar to the warrior diet or a regular 16/8 eating window. Number 3, it's an extraordinary method to improve control and determination. One reason I attempted OMAD was to check whether I had the psychological sturdiness to keep myself from eating. It was testing. Hunger is an amazing inclination. On certain days, I yielded and had lunch. Anyway, more often than not, I was glad I'd adhered to the eating regimen and did not hesitate to reward myself with a generous dinner. In the event that you accept that order is a muscle and yours need to be strengthened, OMAD is one approach to do as such, a choice that will really show signs of improvement in shape. Like heaps of dietary or weight loss regimens out there, because people do it doesn't mean it's beneficial for you. This mindset questions whether it's safe to eat one feast a day or not. So let's see how science explains OMAD. One 2007 study pointed out that eating once every day leads to an increase in circulatory strain, blood pressure, and cholesterol. So if your one dinner daily consists of profoundly prepared processed nourishments or an excessive number of basic carbs, you're getting worse physically, regardless of whether you're getting more fit or not. Various cons of fasting may include feeling very ravenous and ferociously consuming food or binging, shakiness, muscle palpitations, or physical shortcoming, fatigue or low vitality, brain haze or difficulty in concentration and focus. In another case study, another 2017 study conducted on 10 individuals with type 2 diabetes indicated that fasting for 18 to 20 hours daily promotes progressively controlled degrees of blood glucose. All things considered, on the off chance that you have diabetes, long-term OMAD likely isn't ideal for you. You need to consult your primary physician before definitely changing your eating regimen if you have diabetes. A 2005 research shows that fasting can improve the body's immune system by putting cells under a positive worry, along the same lines that lifting loads causes tears that make muscle strains develop more tone. Extended fasts with just water have additionally been connected to lowering of the disease slope. For example, in malignant cancerous growth and diabetes, as described by a study in 2016 on mice. The general clinic record is that it's presumably okay for most sound grown-ups to do intermittent fasting, water-only fasting, or OMAD. Does that mean you should? The appropriate response is distinctive for everybody. Regardless of whether OMAD is the correct fasting diet for you, that ought to be discussed with your physician. At the point when I chose to attempt OMAD, a couple of months prior, I was already doing intermittent fasting, and shedding pounds while eating anything I desired was oddly satisfying. Besides, I preferred testing myself and pushing through awkward cravings for food. So the secret is to gradually ease into it for a lifelong commitment. Start by the 5x2 or the warrior diet, and gradually, when you feel like your body has adopted, you can ease into OMAD. The key is to listen to your body. You can have a binge day in between when you had a very busy day and feel like rewarding yourself. But if you see any negative side effects of the diet on your health, immediately stop and consult your GP. So, din knowers, I hope this was informative enough for you. My journey led to shed almost 10 pounds in a month of successfully doing OMAD. Do you feel like taking on the challenge? Have you ever done it before? Do you know any other highly effective and easy ways of losing weight? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And if you like what we told you today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As always, if you didn't know, now you do. See you in the next video.